Guys, there have been several reports coming up from people who were involved in the Varginha extraterrestrial case. Like recently, a lot of them have started to appear. I know there was the Globo series, I know there are a lot of reports coming out, but what shocks me the most is that it seems like they had to hide for years for some reason, and now, for some other reason that I don't know, they're able to talk and like everyone is speaking out. I've already seen a podcast with two sisters who were involved, and they said they saw the extraterrestrial. And back then, there were some men in black who didn't even speak Portuguese at their house. They offered a lot of money to keep it quiet, but now many people are talking, especially as January 20th approaches. Now, the neurologist Italo Venturelli went to the United States to Washington for a conference about extraterrestrials. And he gave a statement and talked a little about his involvement in this case, and I'm like in shock. Check this out.
After a near-fatal heart attack in 2024, I bravely shared more about my experience, despite worries about my career. That afternoon in 1996, I was working at the regional hospital of Varginha, when a colleague of mine, named Marcos Vinicius, with a very large camera, called me into an emergency room to see a patient. When I entered the room, he showed me a black and white camera, which looked like a child lying on a bed with extreme hydrocephalus. I asked, "What is this?" He pointed to a bed where a being was lying. I approached, and upon seeing it immediately, I realized it was not a man. I looked at it, first, from a medical perspective. It was breathing well without difficulty. It didn't seem to be in conscious pain. It wasn't bleeding. It looked fine with a very calm and peaceful expression. It looked like a child of about 7 years old with a sheet covering up to here, just a little bit. The body up to the waist was white-skinned with lilac eyes and skull, thin arms, 3 fingers with an opposable thumb, no nipples, and a small mouth. He looked at me, then at the sky through the window, and back at me. From this second glance, I sensed he fully understood what was happening and that we wanted to help.